There's a reason for that. And I think as we get ready to like start to really get out there and sell, I think it's important to just talk about why do people hate sales? Because I believe everybody has, some level of hatred for it deep down. And I think the reason for that is there's a lot of bad sales happening out there, right? Especially if your LinkedIn says founder or has some kind of senior level title on it. You're just going to get spammed nonstop, right? This is an old screenshot of my LinkedIn inbox, but honestly, I could take a screenshot anytime and it's going to look something like this. I do think, given what my LinkedIn kind of talks about, I think I'm pretty good at fending off salespeople because maybe people come to my LinkedIn and they go, all right, I probably shouldn't even try to sell to this guy. He does this for a living. But the reality is we're bombarded with spam, right? And this is just LinkedIn. Email is even worse. And so I think for a lot of founders, there's a hesitancy to go out and sell because you're receiving so much of this that the last thing you want is to be sort of lumped in with all the bad sales that you see, right? And I think the reality is that we don't hate sales, we hate bad sales, right? That's the truth. And a great sales process, it almost happens without you realizing it, right? It feels organic. It feels like, oh yeah, well, this guy solves a problem that, I need solved. And yeah, I'll throw him some money to solve it, right? I think a lot of people make sales without realizing they've done it. And a lot of people are sold to without realizing it happened. And in my opinion, that's how it should be. I think people should, really just be sold a solution to their problems. And if you can get to that point, it doesn't feel like you're selling. It feels like you're helping people move their business forward. So I think that's just kind of setting the framework here of it's totally fair to have hesitancy because there's so much bad sales out there. But in reality, if you do it right, it's actually a benefit. The fact that there's so much bad selling happening out there is a positive, because it means that if you do a halfway decent job, you'll really stand out amongst all the noise. So getting into building that framework, these 5 W's and an H, a very fancy name that I have for them, but I want to talk about really defining that first ICP for your business, right?